Okay, TV shows, like, you've done RuPaul, like, what is the TV show that you'd want to do? MasterChef, obviously, killing it.
Oh, I love MasterChef.
Yeah.
Thought you should have won it.
Should have won.
Oh,
You were robbed.
Drag Race
On MasterChef.
Oh my god, there's so many that I'm just like, oh, I'd love to do that one day. Like when they bring back Big Brother. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I would
Stop
love
it.
that.
I've said that for Curtis as well.
it.
Kurt's so inquisitive. Like,
Should we do it
oh
together?
my
and
god,
bring
you
it
two
back?
Yes.
I want to do Strictly,
my
so
God,
will you be
actually,
my
let's
partner?
push for that.
you'd
Yeah,
be sick
100%.
on Strictly.
I don't want to do Big Brother.
Would you not?
No.
I'd love to, like anything where I don't have to pick up a skill.
I feel like me and you are this way.
Yeah.
To it that way.
I want to do Strictly. I
I'm
want
a
to do.
celeb, though.
I'm
Yeah.
a celeb as well. I'd love to do that. Anything that's a challenge, like SAS, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do.
Would you like
Highly
to do that?
recommend
the
that.
one of those like where you have to ski off a slope.
Oh, the jump.
Oh, the jump.
Yeah.
Oh, was that, did that get
Or
cancelled because everyone hurt
the
themselves?
game.
Everyone's
broken
breaking.
necks.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not very sporty, but I kind of think I'd be quite good at.
You're in shape.
I think I look sporty.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw your chest when you walked in. I was like, yeah.
Granddad.
Granddad's checking us out.
Nana's got a good chest. On
No, I think SAS, like, the
Yeah.
one thing that I love about that show and the audience, the core viewing audience, is it's not just about the physical and the mental side. There is a story that allows you to talk about certain things you want to get over or get off your chest. Like, it's much more than the show itself. And I think, like, for the people that do it personally, you do get so much value out of that show that
Yeah.
you can't get in any other aspect. When you're stripped back from everything, like, and you are exhausted, tired, deprived of everything, like, that show is, for me, I'm a super fan of the show, and to do
I
that
loved
show
it.
was,
Yeah.
if not the best show for
I
me
wasn't
ever.
in long enough for it to become horrible. I really I was in for 5 days, and I
Yeah.
enjoyed the 5 days. I wish I was in for longer.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have loved to have got to the interrogation to really feel what that felt like.
See, that would scare the
I
absolute crap out of
think
me.
because when I was at school, I used to get told off for smirking at my teacher. Like when I was in year
Oh
5,
God,
Were you
I
a
say I'm that
troublemaker?
person.
I used to get. She hated me because I smirked at her, and I didn't even realize what I
Just
didn't know
a
what a
happy
smirk
person.
was.
She was
no, but I must
flirting.
have been sat there like, like judging her. Mrs. Cole, if you're out there, you might be dead now. But she was a horrible teacher.
Turning in the grave.
But she used to tell me off for smirking, so I worry on SAS if they'd be shouting in my face that I might be like,
I just laugh.
like, because that one with the dark hair and the beard, he's quite sexy, isn't he?
What, Rudy?
Oh.
Rudy's he's
I'd call him Granddad.
Yeah.
He's an
Lovely.
action man figure. He is.
Oh, he's got lovely
yeah,
arms, isn't he?
Great forearms.
Love to hang off of those forearms.
Actually, that.
That's why you have to do the show.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kitty, what TV show do you want to do? Quite clearly, you want to SAS, do you? Or?
Oh, I say it. Can you imagine? Absolutely
DFS.
not. DFDS.
We all did a job together. The FDF.
You could check it out on
DFDS.
YouTube. Do you know what I'd love to do? Like celeb go dating. I think that'd be so funny.
It's a good laugh.
I would love that. I'd be awful. I'd
No,
be
you'd be
so
great.
bad.
It's a nice one because if you don't find anybody, you don't find. There's no
How
pressure on
brutally
it.
honest would you be with people?
How honest?
How brutally honest, like, if they've come and they've not done something good or they're dressed a bit weird? Or
If it
like,
ain't, if they're not your
are you
cup of tea.
snapping them down?
No, I'd be fake to their faces
Yeah, I
and
was
then
gonna
I'd go
say,
behind their
yeah.
backs and I'd be like, I need to go home.
I think you'd
Don't
be
fancy
you'd
him
be
at
nice
all.
to their face
Yeah.
in like the background
In the
filming
And
or
then to
whatever.
Anna
Yeah.
and Paul when you're talking.
Yeah, it
to
should
them.
be
my
savage.
God, I'd be
You'd
like,
have to,
what the
like,
fuck
Yeah.
is he
Get out.
wearing? Yeah.
All the signs help.
But I
Literally,
do,
like-
I do feel like you've changed. You've changed.
You've changed.
You've changed. Like, excuse me.
Sorry, Granddad.
I think you've become more open to what you actually feel
Yeah.
now, and I feel like back in the day, Kit would be like, "Everything's amazing."
I love it.
Whereas now, I think
Yeah.
you would actually be like, "I don't."
I
like
feel like
this.
I've become more assertive.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I feel you need
I've
that.
rubbed off
otherwise-
on.
No, she has. Because now
I don't wanna know.
I'm literally like,
So are you like a bit like Curtis? Like, you always said yes to everything. You
Yeah,
try and
totally.
people please. Try and. Whereas unfortunately, you can't say yes to everybody. You've got to say no.
do you know what though now? Like if something happens and like I'll be like talking to someone and I'll be like, I'll think like, if I'm with Ella will be like, you're boring. And like, but like it goes through my head and I'm like, yes, she is. I need to stop talking now. I'm like, oh, I'm like, she's rubbed off on me.
That's
So
why
it makes me laugh so much. Like I'll literally be talking to someone in my head. I'm like, I'm bored.
Boring.
You just hear your voice go like,
Boring.
I feel like it's a David Williams sketch.
But like in drag,
just start like talking to
would that be in
someone's
drag?
talking
Definitely
and I'm
in
like,
drag, I'd be like, boring conversation. Moving on.
No, even like everyday life.
Everyday life,
I'll be
yeah.
like at the gym, like I'll be like, are you using this machine? You're like, well, I am, but I'm going like, oh,
Are you still
boring.
talking?
Oh my God.
So if you come back for All Stars and there's like kind of a snatch game or something, I can imagine it's like schizophrenia. It's like different voices going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be in her ear. Say something.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't out loud, was it?
Tell you love
That's not right. Tell them. Tell them what they look like. Go on.
So yeah, what were we talking
I
about?
can't remember.
No,
Did you see you two working together for a long time?
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Little TV program, you two together or something.
Oh my God.
Comedy
that's-
Central.
That's the
I feel like you should
that's
have your
the
own show on
that's the
Comedy
goal. I
Central.
think.
Yeah.
You know, we've got an exciting project coming up together soon, but like you can't
Drags
you
on
can't
tour.
teach this. You can't like the bond we have is so unique, and going through an experience like Drag Race, having the same sense of humor, being able to host together, but knowing what the person's gonna say is just so unique.
Nice, and it makes it very easy. Then it doesn't
Yeah.
become a
Yeah,
job.
it
It becomes actually
does.
just. Oh,
And
nice
also,
little-
I know it sounds like so cliche, but it never feels like we're working.
No,
Yeah.
I was
When
gonna
we're
say
together,
that. I
it's
knew
like,
you were
I'm
gonna
just
say
like-
that.
But it's like it's one of those things where it's just like hanging out with your mate, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
Oh, that's lovely.
it's
That's
fun.
great,
Like
yeah.
it must be the same for you two.
I feel like killing him sometimes.
Yeah.
I do
can
all the
see.
work. What you on about? Nothing would happen if I'm dead.
Savage granddad.
You've really opened a can of worms. No, it's great working together. To be fair, we have always done loads of different things together all our lives. Whether it's a
I
dance
think
sim,
it's
would
nice
be
building projects.
Yeah.
For me, I like to kind of have something and kind of grow it and build it and see the opportunity and really shoot for the stars. And like if I get half of it, I'm going to be happy because I've gone for like the stupid extremes. And that's one thing. But to be honest, when we dance, it's like, okay, I'm going to be number one in the world. Well, bloody hell, that's crazy. That's never going to happen. Like, well, if you don't go for number one, like, well, you're not even going to make number 2, 3.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes I go for a number one and I end up having a number two by accident.
If you're
Wow.
standing up,
But were you happy with the result?
Sometimes, not always.
not every time.
Sometimes it's a mess.
It's like a
Depends if
urinal.
people
It's a
sat
bit
down
of a
or stood
worry.
up.
It's a log.
There's going to have to be a warning with this episode, I feel like, at the beginning.
Nanny and granddad and diapers available.
Is that the ad? Okay, there must be some
I've lost- what were we talking
advert
about?
that you've done for like a brand deal that's coming. Or
Yeah, what's the
something.
weirdest
What's
thing?
the weirdest brand deal thing that you've
My
got
favourite
that's
thing
coming?
with brand deals is when all of a sudden you get put on people's close friends. If they've just done a brand deal, it's like, please share, please like and share, please comment.
The weirdest thing, I can't think.
The weirdest ad deal, like brand deal. Oh God, there's been so many.
Because obviously sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to do that, and then you look at the price and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love that brand.
Oh, it's my favourite brand
Yeah,
in the world.
yeah.
I'm so glad they asked. All of them are weird.
No, 'cause I
All of
turn them
them.
down if they're weird, I think. Like, I got asked
Are
to...
you quite selective?
Yeah, because I got asked to advertise like a razor and to shave my legs. And I was like, I don't shave my legs. I wear 6 pairs of tights, so I don't have to. You shave yours. But they were like, oh, but you can shave your legs. And I'm like, but my fans would know that it's just made up for the advert.
Yeah.
So your advert would be, I never shave my legs, but for this price,
Yeah,
I
For
do."
this
This
money,
is a
I
good
will.
razor.
And let me put some tights over the top. You
Yeah.
know, it made no
Seamless.
sense.
Yeah.
Or like sex toys. I don't really feel
Yeah.
comfortable selling sex toys on my particular profile.
I
Like
think
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But like, for me, it's
At
not.
first, I remember like when the brand deals were coming in, it was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then like the more time that's gone on, the more selective I've become.
I was just thinking, my brain just gone business-wise. You know, you got all these OnlyFans people. Like, surely, if you had an OnlyFans together or something like that, like
Cool.
you'd be
lots of feet
breaking
pics,
it
yeah.
in.
Well, someone was asking me if I had an OnlyFans yet, and I was
just-
like,
yeah.
no, I don't want
yet.
one. But then you
Yet.
could do one that's more tasteful.
Oh
And
no,
not,
do-
You
a
don't
tasteful
have to.
one,
This
yeah.
thing,
Showing, like,
OnlyFans was
full
originally
charm.
out there
Yeah.
to promote your business.
Tasteful nudes.
yeah, tasteful. It could be tasteful.
Yeah, tasteful, just like.
But then you've got Instagram subscriptions as
I'm
well.
getting,
Hang on, it's
fired.
got a call.
Yeah, my phone was
got-
meant to be on aeroplane mode.
Somebody's getting fired. You've got that Instagram subscription thing, and I was thinking maybe I could do that, and then people could see like behind the scenes stuff or like getting ready.
Just whole.
Because I don't do Instagram. You're disgusting.
do
You talk to your mother with that mouth.
I regretted it straight
Dirty girl.
You subscribe
pics.
to my Instagram.
Like, wow. You're disgusting.
She's like, wow.
Whoa.
Oh my god! So back to your subscription.
So is that
Well,
actually a
I can
thing
hear
on
the
Instagram? It's a little subscription
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You know what? Doing like behind the scenes things and stuff would really work.
Yeah.
You should have your own YouTube page.
The thing with OnlyFans is it's got such a name now for being
Yeah.
thing.
the other
Wasn't
thing.
it originally not meant to be?
It was
like,
meant to be
for-
promoting your business. Whatever your business
Yeah.
is, you're meant to promote it on OnlyFans. That's what it was originally like. Small videos and stuff to promote your
Yeah.
Oh,
business.
let's get my tartars out on it.
Your tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cooking, my MasterChef recipe. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. For some
Katie
MasterChef
turns around
behind the
in an apron.
Literally.
Before we go absolutely sideswiped,
Boiling.
that's it. It's over the windows more, isn't it? It's getting a bit toasty.
Yeah, it's very warm.
Every hole's a goal.
Even I've lost the plot now.
What are we talking about?
Holes. Golf.
Gulping.
Money, business, and the success that these guys have got.
I
It's all
think-
down to your personalities and everything.
Yeah.
That's
We
what I've
do have to
literally
talk
gotta
about
say.
one thing. Like most people talk about business, but like when you are your business and you are, the harder you work, the more money you can make, and really kind of really developing on the brand that you've got. Like, what would you want to do? Like Curtis has always gone like, you know what, I want a coffee brand because in Love Island, I'd make everybody coffee. Not that they've ever made me a coffee in my life. Like,
I've made you a coffee once or twice. 3 times.
I love a
Don't you live
coffee.
together?
ever.
No, we
I
did
kicked
live-
him out.
We
Yeah.
did live together. and then-
But even when you live together, do you never make him a coffee?
I
Never.
made him a coffee.
Ever.
I made
Never.
It was an espresso and coffee machine.
This is like
I just
therapy.
Yeah.
flipped it up and then stuck it in.
They
and
just,
flipped it.
excuse me, we're not talking about that. We're talking about coffee. Have you ever?
You should get an OnlyFans for the outtakes of this particular podcast.
Hit my head on the
AJ,
mic
have you
for a
ever
sec.
made Kurt a coffee?
No.
Oh,
Oh, right.
it's like
I know
a phone.
it
It
is.
works both ways, AJ.
Thank you. Yeah, you can come back.
Yes,
You're
come
the
on.
one making the coffee. Anyway, what product would you be, Kate,
Yeah.
if you wanted to sell something to
Do you know?
really
I
kind of
was thinking this. the
boost
other
your
day.
economy?
I was thinking about doing like nails, like press-on nails, because Kitty's got claws.
Very good.
And it's not even that I wear press-on nails because I have like my criddy's done, but still,
So, sorry, press on nails. What's a press on nail? What's,
like
just glue it
you
on.
get like
just
a,
literally
like,
just-
I
yeah.
stick them on.
But
Just
I was
literally
like, oh my
stick on
god,
and they're easy
literally,
to
like
come off
why
then.
have
Yeah.
I? Yeah, you
Right,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
ping them
Sweet.
off. But it's like, why have I never thought of that? Like, I could make a killing. Kitty's got claws.
Kitty,
Kitty-
we'll talk after.
You actually
Literally.
would make it.
And then I was thinking the other day as well. I was
Where'd you
like,
get your nails done?
Iris Avenue in Fitzrovia.
There's that one, Medusa in Knightsbridge is very good and they do insane nails.
Oh,
like,
I've seen them on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're fab. I was thinking the other
I'll
day as
sort you
well.
out, get you some nails on that.
Come on.
Gorgeous.
I'd love to like do shoes, like design shoes, but it's a bit kinky boots, isn't it? But like thinking like, oh my god, if you had like a shoe brand, I mean, obviously I wouldn't be the brains of it. I'd just be like designing them. But like, there'd all be nude pumps with me.
They would.
Every single shoe would be a nude
Yeah.
pump. They'd be called the Kate Middletons. But thinking like a shoe brand, like designed for drag queens, by drag queens, I'm like, oh my god, why has no one done that?
That is actually.
I think the nails is more.
We'll go
And
with the
then
nails.
is great to
More-
start
It's easier.
with.
Yeah, we'll
You
go
can
with
do a
easier
the-
to
Primark
sell.
Oh my god, I could.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
How about you?
Well, I have allergies. Oh,
I didn't get an R from anybody.
Yeah,
Aw. Silence
So-
in the audience.
I
Well,
basically.
Nick, I don't have allergies.
I have
so,
no. I only have. I have.
she's
I
got
developed an
dyslexia.
allergy from doing drag.
It's
Mainly,
a body's
mainly
way
to
of saying
humans.
quit.
No, I used to like use nail glue to stick my earrings on, and I used to use something on my eyebrows. I'm allergic to something called methacrylate, and it's actually one of the fastest growing allergies from wearing
Yeah.
nails. Because it's an acrylate and it's something that can give you an allergy, basically. So I have to be really careful about what makeup I use. Because the other day I used a new eyeliner and a new thing, and it made my eyes completely blow up.
So it'll be like.
You're
like,
looking
hey,
great,
what
and you look in the
extremely
mirror
bad.
like, Jesus!
Yeah, so I'll be out of action for like 4 days because my eyes look
And
like
is it
I've been
because of
stung.
that one ingredient that's in the
Yeah.
product? And that
And
is
it's
that
in
in a lot?
It's in a lot. It's in really top products like Charlotte Tilbury, like has this
Yeah.
stuff in it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what made me react.
Oh.
So like I mean maybe down the line you can get like an acrylate latex free like lash glue. So maybe there's something in it just to stop people developing these allergies, because it's literally.
And is that one of the fastest growing?
Yeah,
allergies,
it is. It was named one of the fastest growing allergies.
Take both of them down my notes
Yeah.
section and speak
I
to you
know.
later.
It's one of them things where I don't think people know about it, but like for me, it's bothered me for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And it's literally got me out of work, and like I've not been able to do a lot of work because of it, because my skin's just gone.
So whether it's a cream
So
you
whether
put
it's
before or a tablet
something
you just
like
take
that,
or something.
yeah, I don't know, but that was just an idea I had.
We'll talk
Yeah.
later. I'm gonna WhatsApp you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna WhatsApp you, and I'll find out. Because
That's a very good
these are
idea.
great ideas.
It's quite specific.
Nails is that's
But-
Yeah, but if
that's
it's specific
quite
to you, then it's going to be
complex.
specific to a
Nails
lot
is,
of
I
the
think,
people.
Yeah.
It's just not
straight
talked
away.
about.
Pe- a lot of people have
Yeah.
sensitive skin. I'm also obsessed with QVC. So like the fact that Ruth Langsford has her own clothing range on QVC, I'm obsessed with. So whether I did like a men's version or ladies, something like
Ladies.
that. I like the idea of going on TV and just talking about a product for like 10 minutes.
And
saying how
something you've
wonderful
made
it
as
is.
well.
Yeah.
So,
I
Yeah.
like the idea of that.
I remember when we did the ill-fated advertising challenge on Drag Race.
Yeah.
And I remember just being, because like before Drag Race, you on Instagram, we were like, oh my God, she's so good at doing like the selling. Not
Oh, yeah,
selling,
no, 'cause I
but
was,
when
yeah.
we got put on the same team, I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
because
QVC over
very
there.
early into drag, I was getting these discount codes and all sorts. So
Yeah,
my drag
use
was
code
very
Ella
business. I'm a business lady from
Yeah,
the
you
get-go.
are.
Yeah,
You are the AJ of the piece.
I am. Yeah.
The people pleasers over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the granddad.
You're the big granddad.
Yeah,
and I'm the
granddad.
cute little twinky business lad.
Twinky little.
Oh no, to both of you, honestly, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We've had the most fun talking
Oh.
to you.
This has been brilliant. To
It's
be
so
honest,
fun.
we spoke earlier, and
Yeah.
I was trying to work out. Usually, I'm quite. What's the plan going to be of the podcast? I was like,
There is
whatever
no
the
plan.
plan is going to
Have
be,
fun.
it's going to
Yeah.
go out the window.
Yeah.
We'll hit some points, and then we'll see where we go from there.
That's
Well,
the issue.
I want one bit of advice from both of you, just before the end. I want best bit of advice for any drag queen starting off.
To be yourself and to find what makes you unique, and then to push with that, lead with that. Because you don't want a copy of someone else.
And
Yeah.
do
Is
drag
is
because
it
you enjoy
drag
it.
mamas?
It's what?
Do you have, what's it?
Oh, like
So
drag
like
mothers.
dance moms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drag-
Yeah,
well,
it's not
teach
really a
you. Is
thing
that
over here.
Not really, no.
Like, it's more like American. And I feel like the more people watch Drag Race, the more influence they get.
Yeah.
That it's like, this is my drag daughter. It's like, it's not really
Yeah.
a thing over here. But
no.
Sorry, Nick, I jumped in.
No, I was going to say, do drag because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Not because you want to go on Drag Race and you want to do this. Like,
Yeah.
I started it because I was bored of what I was doing and I wanted to do something more creative. So I think do it because you want to have fun and you want to, have a good time.
And would you say that's why you really haven't worked a day in your life doing what
Yeah.
you do now?
Yeah.
Because you enjoy it.
no,
Yeah.
totally.
Big key lesson.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, move on, do something else.
Yeah. Boring. Anyway, speaking of, this is boring now. Bye.
Flip the table.
No, thank you so
it's been
much,
brilliant.
guys. Yeah.
Just then talking, we're like,
Just say ASMR. Whale song.
Welcome back to David Attenborough whale noises. Yeah.
Sorry. The way both of our brains are, we go in different divergences
I like
all
it.
the
No,
way.
it's because your salad and wine has now kicked in and it's gone and
Oh,
it's
it's
all over the
fabulous.
spot.
Maybe I'll start my own wine brand. Going back to that, yeah.
Back to wine. Well, you
yeah.
can't go wrong with
Start a
can you?
wine.
Actually,
Would
no,
you start
could
with-
go really well with wine? Some wine's bad. Some wine's
Would you
Or maybe
start with a
Prosecco.
white, a rosé, or a red?
you'd
Whatever's-
have to do a
whatever's
Kylie, you'd have
cheapest
to
to
just
make.
do them all.
Amen.
Yeah.
Whichever sells the best and is cheapest to make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe Prosecco.
Oh, God.
Something Italian in me. Carry on.
On that note, thank you very much to listen. This podcast is sponsored by FINT, the financial investment app, and we hope you've enjoyed sitting with us and listening to us because we have had, oh my God, my cheeks are hurting so much. I've been laughing and smiling so much from this episode.
We've definitely had the most funniest guests on so far.
Thank you.
Sorry
It's the
to-
first
yeah.
episode. There's no other guests.
Yeah, and we'll be having nobody else.
Well,
now
one
we're
of
off
one.
air.
Thank you so
That
much
was
for
really
having
fun.
us.
We don't get to do this together very much, do we?
No.
So
We will have to do it again. We'll
Yeah,
do
we're
it
gonna
again
get- yeah.
beginning of next year. I know you've
Yeah.
got some things you've got coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, definitely.
Kitty, I'm sure
Oh
you've
my
also
God.
got some great things
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out. The nails, we're going to have them sorted.
yeah. And I'll bring wine. So
Yeah.
it'll be fabulous.
Oh my God. Podcast with wine.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
would be chaos.
there you
That's
go.
what we'll do
Guys.
next time. We'll have
That'd
a
be
we'll have a glass of wine.
Just before you go anywhere, we just want to say thank you very much to listening to Freedom Impact Trust. We love your reviews, so please do leave them because it helps other people find us, doesn't it, Curtis?
Yes, it does. As AJ said, comment, like, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with the entire world. Let everybody know that this is the podcast that you guys are listening to. And jot down some comments of any financial advice that you want or any questions. We'll be happy to answer all of them at the best of our knowledge. Thanks again for listening, guys. We hope you've enjoyed it and we love you all.
Yeah, we just want to thank our sponsors, FINT, the financial investment app, where you can invest from as little as £50 a month. Yes, Curtis, £50 a month. So easy.
I like it. And don't forget that it's all within 3 portfolios. Simplicity. It's easy. Get investing, guys.
Have a great day.
See you later.